Morning, everyone. We've been down on this Caribbean coast for a while. We came down here with the Vandersons, and ever since we got south of Limon, we just had an amazing time. There's been some really cool beaches along here. We've seen sloths and monkeys, the beautiful waves crashing, all the different beaches. Great reefs out there for snorkeling. Danny got a really big fish. We got to lay around on the beach. We got to spend a lot of time just hanging out. It was a really cool, fun time. Love this area. This is definitely a van life paradise as far as I'm concerned. You can come down here. There's all sorts of places to park. The people are really friendly. Not a lot of restaurants, and some of the places can be a little bit crowded, but you can find a little spot away under the palm trees. We got some coconuts. It was just really a fun time. We met some of the locals, and yeah, we're fixing to leave. It's moving day today, and we're gonna go to someplace new soon. We're really excited about that because the track in the sand in the van gets to be a little bit of a nuisance. So anyway, it's always nice to change the scenery, and that's what we're doing today. So come on. So another pretty typical morning in the van. I've already been out for a walk, made myself breakfast. G's here, he's already had breakfast. Nana's here, she's already had breakfast. And Snow, well, she still hasn't gotten out of bed yet.
No, I haven't.
But today's moving day, so she'll be getting up soon.
We are enjoying our cool little camping French press. But we've been making the coffee too strong. So every day I go with one less scoop till I get it right. Maybe today's the day. We'll see.
What do you think?
We'll know when we drink it. Won't know now.
You ready to go, Pumpkin?
Feel about ready? He may look like a big old tigre, but he likes some snuggling.
What you doing, Pumpkin?
So Curt has taken G out on a walk. He's sticking very close to the van. Sometimes it's pretty hard to get these guys to walk, and you're about to see why. Here comes 1, 2, 3, at least 3 dogs, not on leashes. And G gets spooked. So they're with their owner, so maybe it'll be okay, but I yelled out and warned Curt, so Curt knows there's dogs. And hopefully it goes okay. They're cute little dogs. We'll see how it goes. I think it's time to cut this one's claws. I think that's something we're gonna have to do tonight.
She got me a couple times today. She's in a playful mood this morning.
Alright, Vanna. Playtime's over. It's moving day.
Time to move, Punky. You know what that means. Time to get on the dash.
Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's go somewhere new. So, I know Curt told you we had an epic time at this little stretch of beach. But it's time to leave. And don't worry, you may not see the Vandersons' van, but they're not gone yet. They've pulled up here at a place where they can get a shower. So we're gonna go up here, wait for them to get all showered up. Then it's moving day, Curt.
Cascada and the Bribris. We should have some really cool stuff going on today. We'll see. Things are always changing in van life, so we never know. But we're on the way to find out.
So I know the other day we showed you these rainbow eucalyptus trees. We didn't get a real good look at them because it was our grumpy errand running day, I think. So this time we're walking over. We're gonna show you how cool these things really are.
That's what this is. This peels off. And then you have all those colors like green, purple, red. It's crazy. Orange.
It looks camouflage.
Yeah.
Downside to traveling with other van lifers is sometimes there's no cell service. Somehow we got divided up on the highway and weren't in the same place. Turns out our plans must not have been communicated well because they went to one waterfall, we tried to go to another, we waited on them there because we didn't really know what to do. So we have abandoned the waterfall. We still don't quite know where those guys are, but we think we had enough cell service to just say we'll meet y'all at the river camp. So we're headed to the river, and maybe we'll be able to catch that waterfall later. We'll have to see. So we're headed out to this village, past the town of Bribri. Costa Rica has some indigenous people, some natives that still practice a lot of the old ways, apparently, called the Bribris. And we are going through a pretty significant road construction project to get here. Some of these bridges are tiny too. Look at this one.
They just back the water truck up and fill it right there.
He's pointing over there. Yeah, there we go. We don't know who to follow. We don't know which flaggers to tell us what to do. Love it. Alright. So, anyway, it looks like the indigenous folks are getting a road upgrade. I think we've made it to the little village right before our campsite. They have very bumpy roads here. But let's see where we end up. Down a little road, through a little village, pop out on the waterfront. Little boats. We'll have to see what this place looks like here.
They're hauling bananas.
Look there, bananas.
Cows over here.
So I think this is where we camp, on the river. We got cows, we got boats.
Where do you think we go?
We got bananas. No, no gracias.
Hey guys, we found the indigenous part of Costa Rica. And the indigenous people here are called the Bribris. So we're parked here on this river, sort of in a remote section of Costa Rica. And in this particular area, a lot of the local people here, the indigenous people, transportation is by boat. And so we're gonna take a boat taxi over across the river and try to find the little Bribri village and see what indigenous lifestyle is like today. So that's our mission. We really do not know what to expect. We don't have a tour. We're taking a water taxi across the way, and we're just gonna kind of go explore. Snow's gonna sit this one out because of her knee. We'll see how it goes. But this is our camp spot for the night, guys. So we're pretty lucky. It's another free spot right in the water. Let's go. All right, so I guess this is the water taxi right here. Looks like one's coming in right now. And this right here is the little bridge you walk out on. And I'm thinking this is the local police. And here's where we pay to get on the taxi. All right, so we're getting on the boat. If you look over across the way there, you can see they're hauling some bananas over here. And this is another water taxi down there. But we're getting in this one.
I don't know what Danny's doing now.
He's talking to that guy about where to go, I think. Look at the bananas coming down.
Wow.
Look at how low it's sitting in the water. They got that thing loaded to the max, right?
That is low riding. That one is a little bit more low riding.
All my friends are low riders. All right, I think Danny was over there. You can see where the vans are over there. But I think Danny was back there getting the scoop on where to try to go when we get over here. But look at that boat just plowing. And they're just gonna haul them up here across the river. And if you can see, there's a truck back down right there. So they'll pull the bananas off of the boat and into that truck right there to be delivered. What'd you find out, Danny?
So he wrote down a few places we could check out over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show it to the chauffeur.
Nice.
See what we can rustle up.
So it's just a short ride. I think that's Danny and Emily's van sticking out. You can see our solar panels above that truck waiting to pick up bananas. I walked up the hill a little bit while we're waiting on the bus. just to see kind of what's up around the corner. There's birds flying all through here. I hear something, a motorcycle. But as you follow the river up through here, there's a little bend in the river. Current's moving pretty fast down through here. Here comes a boat. So this boat went up a little further up the road. I think we should have got off at the next stop. Alright, here we go.
Hola. Yo quiero ir al Usure.
Al Usure.
Usure.
Ah, ok, Cachabri.
O la casa de la mamá de Danilo Dayan.
Ah, ok.
Alright, so that was a pretty crazy bus ride. The bus was late because they have an election going on. And we just arrived at the place, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. Danny's reading the sign at the entrance, but we just got dropped off on the bus. And so, yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere. So let me show you this place to show you what we're looking at. Good, but obviously it's kind of sitting there to dry or store. We noticed a lot of the dwellings on the way in are built with wood. So look at this little chicken right here. It's over here in the basket. Yeah, it's like a big teepee. Nieta. Oh, this is your it's her granddaughter.
Qué bonito el edificio. Yo nunca he visto algo así. Yeah. So this is, I didn't even see it. No lo vi. Oh. Grande. Había algo parecido en
To be honest, when we arrived at this little wooden Bribri village, I didn't know what to expect. And as we walked up to the first structure, we were fortunate to be greeted by La Abuela, an elder of the community, and she opened her doors and explained to us about the Bribri culture, the significance of the spiritual building, this conical spiritual structure, and took time with us. Now, most of the clan was out in the farms, the cacao, plantains, and banana fields working. And so normally you would schedule a tour and they would actually demonstrate their spiritual ceremonies, as well as take you on a tour of some of the ingredients that they use for their medicines and some other things. That didn't happen today, but we got to spend some amazing time with La Abuela and hear some of her wonderful stories. And we also got to stare at this amazing structure, how it was built, and it was overall just a really interesting look back into sort of a history of indigenous culture. But I'm glad we came out here. Maybe we should have been a little structured and came out here with a tour guide. We would have had a different experience, although I'm not sure as it would have been as authentic and unique as this. Hi.
Is that it right there? That was interesting.
That's very cool.
So they're back from their adventure. That's what I'm going to call it from the little bit I've heard about it. I cleaned up the van, just kind of relaxed and watched this pretty river while they were gone. Emily and Danny just grabbed a bite to eat while Curt had a sandwich. And we have decided that we are not going to spend the night here. We have enough time to get back to the coast if we roll. So the vans are packed up and it's time to roll. So we're headed back to the ocean, right, Curt?
We're headed there. Moving day again, twice in one day.
But it's not a long drive, so let's see if we can get back to the coast before the sun goes down and get another sunset. So we made it here just in time for a sunset. Now we're going to go into the tiki bar and have dinner with the Vandersons. And guys, this is going to wind down our series of what it's literally like to live and travel in a van day to day. I think we covered 9 full days for you guys between the 2 channels to kind of give you all a feel for what it's really like. The good, the bad, and the in-between. The fun, the boring, the crazy, the exciting. But in the morning, you may see them a little bit more, but we will pick back up, both of our channels will pick back up with our normally scheduled videos. We'll go back to Wednesdays and Saturdays. They'll go back to their normal schedule. We will run into them again, don't worry. They're too good of friends, so. But this little 10-day series is winding down. With that, let's go in and have some dinner. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys.